Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. This is Sumit sir from Conawari Idol High School. Today we will conduct our online class on the English first paper of class 9 and we will cover up the unit 2 and the lesson 1. The subject of the unit 2 of the lesson 1 is pastimes. So first of all we need to be very careful about the word pastimes. So many of you can make a mistakes like by saying it past times. So be careful about the word pastimes. Pastimes মানে আমরা যেটাকে বুঝি অবসর সময়. So in the first part of your lesson 1 of unit 2, you'll see there are lots of images. So one of the image is about like you can see a video camera and we can get the concept of like photography is one of the pastimes. Then again, sketching or drawing is another pastime. We can see another pictures of photography, we can see music, we can see guitars, reading books, listening songs, and there are many of the icons are placed in the blue in your textbook that can all give you an indication if what is all about pastimes. So if we turn on page 18 in lesson 1, so in lesson 1 you can find the conversation between two girls, and you can also see there are other images in your lesson 1. The first thing is that the first image is all about like playing chess, gardening. This is another, could be gardening, like listening music, doing photography, having exercise, reading newspapers, and so many pastimes. So all we know that we do have different pastimes. So some people like in these days like roaming around internet, surfing, different video channels can be your pastimes too. So we can start the first conversation in page 18. So the first conversation is made between Tia and Anusha, two school friends. So Tia is saying to Anusha, the first thing, Anusha, what's the matter? You are wearing sports trousers, t-shirts, sports shoes and carrying a bag. Where are you coming from? And you look tired. So in this first conversation, Tia was very curious about Anusha's attire or dress up, because she finds herself in a different dress pattern, like the way she's saying that she's wearing a sports trouser, t-shirts, sports. All that indicates that probably Anusha is coming from a different area. And in the reply of Anusha is saying, not exactly Tia, I'm great because I'm just coming back from the gym. Gym means a place where you can do the exercise. So Tia, do you go to the gym regularly? Anusha said, yes I do. I go twice a week. Twice a week means সপ্তাহে 2 দিন. It's one of my favorite pastimes. এটা আমার সবচেয়ে প্রিয় অবসর সময়. Tia, really? Going to the gym is your favorite pastime? You make me laugh. Tia বলছে যে are you sure that actually যে তুমি জিমে যাচ্ছ এটা তোমার favorite pastime হতে পারে? তুমি আমাকে হাসালা. So Anusha is replying, why not? I like sports because I like to be fit. I'm not a lazy person like you. So Anusha is replying that if you want to be fit if you want to lead a healthy lifestyle, you have to be fit. And you can do this by doing exercise regularly. You can do it inside your home, or you can do it professionally by going to the gym, where you can find trainers. They can give you different directions on how can you actually develop your fitness or both physically and mentally. Okay, Tia is replying, what do you do there? Anusha like, I do yoga. So here's a new word you can find, yoga. So yoga is a kind of mental and physical exercise, and it's a combination of mental and physical exercise that can develop so many of your physical strength and also mental development. So Tia Anusha is replying, asking again, don't you have any other pastime? So some people may have different pastimes simultaneously, or you can say in together. Some people have pastimes, say they can go for playing football in the afternoon, whereas at night they like to read the books. So you can have two different pastimes at the same point of time. So Anusha is replying, yes, I have. I like playing chess mane daba, painting, chitrakormo, and reading books when I'm free. So Anusha is talking about her multiple pastimes when she's free. She also likes photography, but I'm yet to learn it. So Anusha is also talking about her another effort in making a pastime, for example, like photography. So photography is something that she needs to develop her skills, and also she needs to develop different mechanisms of a digital camera probably, because it can have many different options and you need to learn it on a continuous basis or for a certain period of time to make you perfect into these photography matters. So Anusha is asking this time, Tia, what do you do in your pastime? So Tia is saying, I like watching TV, listening to music, reading books and magazines, and playing games on the computer. I do like gardening, যেটাকে বাগান করা বলা হয়, but we don't have sufficient space. So here Tia is talking about like she likes gardening, but to make a garden you need to have enough space within your home surroundings or probably in other places. So here Tia is actually, she likes gardening, but she's saying that she don't have sufficient space. তার পর্যাপ্ত জায়গার অভাব. So I do pot planting. Pot means something where a tree or flower trees are put in. Like যেটাকে আমরা ফুলের টব বলা হয়. So she top planting করতে সে পছন্দ করে. By the way, I don't know much about yoga. So would you please tell me about that? So Anusha is having a very different pastimes, that is yoga, and that's very unique in these cases. Probably not every people can engage themselves with yoga. So here Tia wants to know about yoga. So Anusha is replying, sure, I'll give you an article on that. So article means probably is a write-up, একটা প্রচ্ছদ হতে পারে. Probably in the newspaper you can see lots of article in many different matters. For example, আমরা এখন করোনা টাইমের মধ্যে দিয়ে যাচ্ছি. So corona related কোনো কিছু যদি article এর মধ্যে দিয়ে যায়, we can create an article on coronavirus. So Anusha is replying that the article on yoga will help you to know about yoga. Okay, so we covered up the lesson 1 about have you any favorite pastimes, and in this lesson we have talked about different pastimes. We have talked about how many pastimes can people have in the same timeline or simultaneously. So at the end of this conversation you can find 4 questions. So the first question is, why does Anusha like going to the gym? So here in the board I have written the first question, that why does Anusha likes going to the gym? So the answer that I get from reading the text is Anusha likes going to the gym because it's her favorite pastimes. So that is the answer of your first question. So the question number 2, I didn't write it in here because question number 2 is very simple. What are her pastimes? So here the question is asking about the pastimes of Anusha. So in the reading test, Anusha, you can see at the end of this conversation is in page number 18, where Anusha has clearly mentioned about her multiple pastimes. Her pastimes are like playing chess, painting, and reading books. And also, she wants to learn photography, but that is not her pastimes yet because she is still learning this. So in the question number 3, you'll find another question. Make a list of Tia's pastimes. So in page number 19, on the very top of this page, you can find that Tia has explained her different pastimes. Her pastimes are watching TV, listening to music, reading books and magazines, playing games on the computer, and also gardening. So you can write these things about that. But my suggestions will be try to write on your own language. You can get the information from the passage, but writing things exactly according to the passage may lower your score in the exam. So your examiner wants to see how can you write by your own pace, or how can you write by your own self by taking information from the passage. So question number 4 is, how will Tia learn about yoga? So this is a question that I have written in the board, that how will Tia learn about yoga? So at the very last conversation, you can find, as Anusha is saying, that Anusha will provide Tia an article on yoga, and by reading this, Tia can learn about yoga. So my dear students, this will be a continuous basis class. So since we are going through pandemic session, our COVID-19 outbreak is increasing, infection rates are getting higher. So till we get the final information or final opening notice from the Ministry of Education or the concerned authority, we'll conduct this regular online class, and we will cover up your English first paper on class 9, and definitely the 10 and SSC can be benefited from this. So that's all up to be here. So I hope I'll see you again with new lessons and with new exercise. Till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum.